so many lovely characters, and I mean, I don't mean to tease anyone else, but there are so many other characters in the potential cast as well. I've gotten a little sneak peek behind the scenes of who's on deck, and oh boy, am I interested in some of those designs.
Oh, my controller doesn't disconnect.
All right. So yeah, you had talked about how in your earlier game, Hyper Hitboxer, that there was no jumping, but your characters here in Arcus Chroma can obviously go aerial. So was that like you figuring out how to handle aerial movement and stuff like that?
No, it actually wasn't. The thing about the aerial moves in Arcus Chroma is that they are pretty low to the ground. So it's kind of more of a short hop, you could say.
Okay.
And what that allowed me to do is still technically keep the game, how do you say that? There's no room to actually land above someone.
Oh, okay.
What I'm trying to say. And that kind of avoided that how do you call it? That issue that I always had. But the actual main reason why I added the aerial movement is actually to create another way to get around projectiles.
Oh, okay.
Because they're very projectile invulnerable.
Most of those aerial attacks.
Yeah. So that's actually the reason why, or the most common use case for the aerial attack.
Okay. Because yeah, like I would have assumed that your roll would be what you really go for to do that.
So the thing about the roll is there's no. The roll is of course evasive, and there's no way to actually get damage out of a roll, right? So another reason why the aerial assault is a thing is if you want to advance with an attack while avoiding projectiles, this is your way to get in.
Ah, okay. There's my chat. Okay.
I feel like I'm actually surviving the
lag?
Yeah, I'm surviving.
Hey, it's only 100 millisecond ping. There's been worse.
True that.
Yo, for real, I played Street Fighter 4 online. It could not have been worse than this. Could not be worse than that. Nice. Yeah, the right-left dynamic just becomes so unbelievably important, right? Obviously, because there's no jumping. So I don't know, it just feels like you get such dirty mixes in this game. It just feels so satisfying.
Yeah, so the idea behind the left-right mixes is, because you don't have any jumps, you don't have any crossups either, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it was really important to still have that left-right mix-up in the game. So actually, a mechanic that I want to make universal is like instead of having a universal overhead, like the jump in assault attack that you have,
okay,
I want to actually have a jump in overhead, jump in crossup.
Oh, all right.
It's probably not necessarily going to be a jump for everyone. For some people, it might just be them rolling to the other side and doing an attack.
Yeah,
which hits both ways.
But some kind of built-in like evasive cross-up, right?
Yeah. Which will also, like, the idea behind it is that because in this game you have crossup protection.
Yeah.
But I feel like in this game it would be necessary for that specific mechanic to not be affected by the crossup protection.
For sure, yeah.
But we'll see how that works. Another thing that a lot of people say about this game is that
give me a second to mood up, okay?
Another thing that a lot of people say about this game is that it's very Footsies based. Which I actually didn't intend for it to be, but
it definitely works out that way, though.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you. I love that.
Who's your favorite character, by the way?
Oh man!
Welcome to the digital basement.
I think Nos is probably my favorite, but like to play at the very least. But like I really like CL and Zyva's designs, both of them, both like visual and gameplay. I don't think I'm a great Zyva player, but damn, I wish I could be. Like,
yeah, Zyva is definitely a more, for this game standards, more technical.
Yeah.
And the thing about Zyva is that I actually had a different playstyle in mind for them.
Okay.
So the idea for Zyva was actually that the sword that they have would actually shrink depending on the kunais that are on the floor.
Ooh, interesting.
Because the kunais that Zyva throws are actually a part of their swords.
Oh, okay. I see that, right? The design is kind of like segmented there.
Yeah. Ooh, I shouldn't have rolled there.
Yeah, I know. Catch the roll. That's a really cool dynamic as well that I really appreciate.
Yeah, CL's really good at catching rolls.
Yeah, she's not really a combo beast or anything like that. I feel like she's pretty limited in that way. Unlike like Hitboxer, who can just like go freaking ham.
Yeah, press buttons.
Yeah. Okay, let me try someone I don't really play. I don't really play Manta, and I don't really play Mr. Number 5.
Okay, then I'm gonna play someone I don't really play either, which is Murmo.
Man, yeah, limiting jumps is definitely going to bring us back to the days of good old-fashioned footsies. Oh, man. So, if I drop this fireball on the other side of you... Well, not that one. Right? But this one, I can push you into it, right?
Wait, can you repeat that?
So, like, if I knock you down and throw this fireball on the other side of you, can I then, like, push you into it?
There are definitely scenarios where you can actually push me into the fireball. If you do the slower one, the light version, then you can actually walk behind it and kind of, yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Okay. We do need a good copy pasta for ground-based footsies memes. I'm surprised the FGC hasn't made one yet. Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I'm surprised that was still active.
Ooh, nice.
I'm still instinctively trying to jump. I'm just like, just let me jump forward. It really is. It's like, it's something you kind of got to train your brain out of. Nice counter. So yeah, all of the characters in this game only have what? They only have like 2 specials and 2 supers, right?
Yes, they have 2 specials, or well, 2 specials and then they're light and medium versions of them.
Of course, yeah.
And then 2 supers indeed. Did you have a question, or can I say something like that?
Oh no, by all means, if you have something to say about it.
So I initially had the idea to have light and medium versions of the specials.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually considering, or most likely going to remove that. Mainly because I want to have more specials.
Okay.
So the idea is to just make 4 different specials and link them to either their light, medium, or quarter circle forward or quarter circle back versions. So
Okay.
each of them will just have a different move. They don't have to resemble each other.
Oh, that makes sense. And then instead of introducing new motion inputs, you're just gonna like use the ones you have for like different attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Manta's a little bit like that, right? With their quarter circle back, one of them's an area of effect attack, and the other one's the command grab.
Yeah. And I want to do that for all the special moves for every character.
Okay, very nice. Try Mr. Number 5. Oh, dude, I love these pink and purple color palettes. Are so freaking
awesome.
good. Let's go for the yellow top hat, though.
I think someone from the community made that skin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I know you did have some another color palette contest as well, right?
Yeah, and I definitely plan on bringing those back.
All right. So who likes Peacock? Any?
Definitely inspired by that.
Right. I love it too. It's so good. I mean, this Mr. Number 5 has like for real a Skullgirls vibe. Like you captured that.
Thank you. Yo, I got blown up. The crossup.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like I played against a too good Peacock player when I played Skullgirls, and I was just like, can we not with this character anymore?
I rolled.
Yeah.
If you play Mr. Number 5 really well, it's kind of difficult.
Oh, to do like anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like he covers like this like certain bit of space, which makes it really frustrating. Like, yeah, if you have any of the aerial moves, this is really fast and he can like confirm off of it. And then yeah, just like taking up space like this.
Nice. I'm not gonna survive this, guys.
And then full screen.
I'm trying to react to the bombs. So there's actually a mechanic that works well against Mr. Number 5, which forces them to kind of delay their inputs, which is the block dodge.
Okay.
So if you're in block stun, you can actually roll out of it if you, I think, sacrifice a little bit of meter, which allows you to, get past certain projectiles or certain hits that you had to block,
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it's not even I think it's like a half a bar, I believe.
Give me a second to mood up, okay?
That that you need to spend to do that, but it's like it's very much worth it.
Yeah, especially if you want to get out of the corner, or do a counter attack like that.
Yeah. Yeah, right? And I mean, there are characters like Hitboxer who has a built-in counter as well.
Like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Ah, very good. Oh, these teleport combos, they're gonna get wild. I'm waiting for some of like the experts to really take on Zyva.
Yeah, when like the thing that I always keep in my mind is like, what would a pro match look like in Arcus Chroma, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. It's always fascinating to see. I remember after the, like, because I've hosted a few Robo-O tournaments, and seeing players really like pick apart the game across, you know, a year and a half and several tournaments is fascinating. And you're just like, oh, we did not anticipate this being a potential, right? So
Yeah.
And so you have a lot of things implemented for your combo system. So your chain system is very lenient. Basically, like, any standing normal will go into crouching normal,
Yeah.
and then into, like, heavier attacks. But you also have a reverse beat, right, where you can, like, go from medium to light. And then a dash cancel, where you can, once per combo, I believe, you can dash cancel the normal.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a lot of ways to...
Ooh, nice.
Thank you. There's a lot of ways to extend your combos and like and optimize them and kind of create your own.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, did you take inspiration? You said you love fighting games, right? Like, did you take inspiration from any particular fighting game for that combo structure?
I think when I was trying to come up with like a combo system, I looked at Under Night In-Birth a lot, because I really like the idea of being able to use any move, kind of like almost any move, in a combo, but only use it once. So I kind of built the entire game around that concept, that you can only use a move once in a combo.
Yeah.
And I also just like the idea of reverse beat to make certain moves safe if you wanted to do that.
Okay.
So that's kind of what the entire idea was behind Arcus Chroma, in terms of the combo system. Yeah, that actually.
Nice, I like it. I appreciate that kind of freedom. There's something about reverse beat that just feels good,
right? And I just like the idea that I liked about Under Night In-Birth is they give you all the freedom, but not everything works, and that's for you to figure out.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm also still trying to tweak and polish, of course, with Arcus Chroma. Because, for example, Hitboxer is just too... He can do anything. He
can do basically anything he wants.
Yeah,
you're right.
So some characters are a little too... Like, everything works too well together.
Yeah.
So getting them to be a little bit more strict is definitely something I try to do without making it feel not so nice.
Ooh. Burst bait? Oh. Can't burst those supers. Interesting. Hayama there saying Omen of Sorrow was heavily inspired by Under Night In-Birth as well. Even though it's kind of hard to see, but like you can see it in the combo system if you look close enough.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Are there any idle animations for the character sprites?
Currently, no. there are no idle sprites animations, but they're definitely planned. The thing is that while I was working on Arcus Chroma, and still am, of course, I wanted to focus on the things that would make the game feel good and play well, or I wanted to focus on the fun. And I knew that idle animations were more of a visual eye candy thing.
Yeah.
So I tried to wait on adding idle animations for characters.
Okay.
But now that it's at this stage, I do realize that it does add a lot to the experience to have idle animations. So it's definitely on my to-do list very soon.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, that's good to know.
Oh, nice.
Whoop. Hey, it still worked.
Oh, nice dodge.
Oh, right. Yeah, that chain that I'm using does not actually connect. Like you were saying, you got to figure out. You can like just chain any button into any button, but it might not be a true combo. It might be a frame trap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The armor.
Yeah. Shiro Kyoto saying that they made some idle animations back in the day. Do wonder if you'll
still
start
need to
using
use
those.
them. Still need to use those.
Yeah.
Shiro Kyoto is actually one of the character concept artists. Remember when I mentioned that a lot of my friends created like the concepts for a lot of the characters?
Mm-hmm.
Shiro Kyoto is one of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, that slow fire. Slow shuriken's hard to get around. And so this is, for those of you who were like watching on stream earlier on, you might notice that the UI is a little different in this version of the game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so this is one of the quality of life things that you have been working on leading up to this release.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a lot of other things that I've also been working on. Some of which are actually requested by Steam because of some feedback when I tried to review the build. So there's definitely like the quality of life thing is definitely something that I'm also trying to focus on more now.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of things are on the list. Let's say it like that.
All right. I mean, but that's hey, it just means that there's a lot for us to look forward to.
Definitely. Ooh, nice.
Ooh. Oh no!
Oh no, no.
Oh, didn't confirm into the super. There we go.
Oh, I rolled into the fireball. No.
Oh, bad guard roll. Nice.
I think if like if I had to put a character on my top list in terms of wanting to revamp them, it would be CL.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm curious, what would you want to change about her?
So the idea for CL was actually, as you can see, she has a dagger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also a whip.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to give them like this hybrid of that they can do a lot of quick slashing attacks with the dagger,
Yeah.
but also be able to use the whip. And I'm not sure if I want to make it like a stance thing, or maybe it's just a like I divide the moves in terms of like dagger attacks and whip attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still trying to figure that out which way I want to go. And also the specials. I want the specials to work more in her favor.
Okay.
And I'm still trying to figure out what type of specials would complement or contrast the playstyle that I actually want them to have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. All right, because like I do like that as a like that dichotomy of right, like near and far, the play between near and far with the dagger and the whip, right? But yeah, having the right kind of special moves to really capture that is going to be the really important thing. I love the like the dagger and hoop. I do really enjoy that. They are two very cool specials, but yeah, it doesn't quite fulfill the brief in terms of the close far dynamic, right?
Yeah. I love Nosferatu so much.
Yeah, I know, he's such a cool ass character.
You know what the funny thing is? So, a friend of mine, Rizo, mentioned his name before.
Yep.
He actually came up with the base concept for Nosferatu.
Okay.
But when I actually when it came down to figuring out the playstyle for Nosferatu, I had a couple of options on the list. Like it could have been like a Akuma Vortex mix-up type character.
Yeah.
And it could have been like other type of things. I don't remember which playstyles exactly, but one of them that I kept joking about was, hey, I'm gonna make him a grappler. I'm gonna make him a grappler. And Rizo was like, no, don't do that. I'm gonna hit you if you do that. And eventually I still did it anyway because I thought the idea of not having a buffed, big, chunky grappler was cool to me.
It's such a cool thing, man.
And it worked out in our favor.
Yeah.
He still doesn't like it to this day.
No, of course not. But it's like, well, it's too late now, man.
Yeah, a lot of people like it though. I've heard a lot of people say that Nosferatu is like they don't like grapplers at all, but they like playing Nosferatu.
They like Nos.
Yeah.
Well, you're so fast as well, and your command grabs are all like part of your combos, which I think is what a lot of people miss sometimes from playing grapplers.
Yeah.
It's why I love Armika as a grappler.
Okay.
Right? Same thing, I play Hagar in Marvel 3, and that's kind of a, you know, in the middle. It's like the brawler grappler style.
Yeah. I definitely have a character in mind who's going to be more of a traditional grappler, like conditioning you into, you know, being scared of the grab.
Into the big SPD, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, of course, you're already scared of Nosferatu with grabs, but the big grabs, you know, the Potemkins.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. All right, Yama in chat asking, what's your favorite indie/Dojin fighter?
Favorite indie fighter?
Yeah, indie fighter or like Japanese Dojin or something like that. What is what are you playing on the side? What do you look at on the side?
I don't play any fighting games on the side, but one fighting game that I'm really looking forward to is Five Force Fighters.
Oh yes.
From Kaizen Creed.
Mm-hmm.
I just love the Dragon Ball Z feeling of the game.
Yeah.
It's just so spectacle, you know.
Right, and it has a bit of a Smash Brothers vibe to it, so...
Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's just really, really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for those for that one too. Those guys have been working so hard on that game.
I actually got to meet them in person last year at EVO.
Oh, cool.
So that was a really iconic moment for me.
Oh. Ah! Oh no!
Nice.
All right, how's about we do one more here, and then I take a little break before we move on with the stream.
Yeah, sure thing, sure thing.
Awesome. Yo, I really appreciate you coming through and talking about, you know, your experience as a developer and Arcus Chroma itself. I mean, someone would probably come track me down if I didn't ask. So when can we expect Arcus Chroma to come out?
Okay, so please do not quote me on this. I've actually been working very, very hard the past few days and weeks to get it ready for early access.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually initially had the idea, hey yo, I'm gonna try to release this in 2 weeks. And that didn't work because, you know, things never work like that.
No.
But my goal is definitely to have it out. Wait, what is next month? That is May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely coming out in May.
Okay.
And from that point on, I'm just gonna try to update the game as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
With hopefully new content every time, of course.
Awesome.
So yeah, like I'm aiming for the first half of May. But if anything goes wrong, it will definitely be the second half.
Okay.
And not later.
No later than that.
Yeah. Yo, I'm being mixed.
Yo, I will say, man, there's a little bit at like, you can just push buttons and do stuff, and someone has to hold that.
Yes, they have to.
Oh, all right, let's go.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
Oh.
I should not be the scared one in this situation.
Right? As Zyla just going in for a hug.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay, this is the worst position to be in.
Oh, there you go. Nice grab.
I'll just have to zone you.
Yeah, right?
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm bad at that too. Wrong way. The future isn't looking too bright.
Oh, got a burst.
Ooh, nice. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Oh no, not like this.
Oh, all right. Oh,
Ah! This is so close.
just gotta work my way. I think I got that. I think I have this.
No, I got it.
Damn,
GGs.
good job, good games.
GGs.
Yeah,
That's some
the
good
fact,
games, man.
Grav in chat being like, the fact that you're doing this in 100 millisecond ping is just wild.
I'm doing my best.
Oh man, that's amazing. Yo,
Wait,
GrainSon.
how do I disconnect from?
Oh, here I'll kick you out. You don't have to
Thanks.
worry about that. I will remove you. There you are, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Like I said, I really appreciate you coming through and playing some matches and talking about your game. Is there anything you want to say before you take off? Where can people find you? What's coming up in the world of Arcus Chroma?
So yeah, you can find me on Twitter. That's where I mostly be posting my announcements and everything else.
Okay.
And yeah, you can find the game on Steam. That's where the main sales are gonna be, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna be working on Arcus Chroma till its early access release, and after that, I'm going to just be vibing and adding content till my heart's content, because I just love this game. I love the community. They're actually my motivation, and in all honesty, if everything goes well and if the community keeps supporting and is still there, and if I have the luxury of doing so, this game will probably have a very big roster.
I would love to see it. Like I said, I've gotten a little sneak peek at the potential character select screen, and it looks really interesting. It's like twice the size of the current cast.
Right?
So, like,
and there's more to come. There is more character designs to come, for sure.
Beautiful.
So yeah, that. Definitely thank you for having me. It was great. You're an amazing person. And I hope to meet you in real life one day, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. It feels so weird. I was, my wife and I did a trip to Europe just last year, and I managed to meet a handful of folks out there, including Andrea D. and Panthavma and Yamda, the developer of Robot Heroes. So that was fantastic getting to meet those folks. I was in the Netherlands, and I'm like, but we weren't really in touch. I would have been like, yo, I would have been like, we have to figure this out, right?
Yeah, for real.
So hey, hopefully it shouldn't be another decade till I make it out there. So hopefully we'll be able to cross paths and meet at some point.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I really hope so. It would be cool.
100%. Well, yo, thank you very much for joining me here. Everyone, go follow GrainSon and Arcus Chroma on Twitter, and go wishlist the game on Steam. It's going to be fantastic. The community is waiting for it to come out, and Lord knows I'll be hosting an event for this one. So,
would be cool. Yet again, thank you for having me, and yeah, I guess this is my time to skedaddle.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. You have a lovely evening.
You too, man.
Cheers.
Peace.